Our story begins with a girl named Hannah, a high school senior with a penchant for the strange and unexplained. The kind of girl who thrived on urban legends and dared to test the boundaries of the unknown. It was a Friday night when she decided to try the elevator game at the old, nearly abandoned office building on the edge of town. A dare from her friends, a test of her courage. She went alone, armed with only her phone for light and a crumpled piece of paper scrawled with the game's instructions. The building was deathly silent, the kind of quiet that presses against your eardrums and makes your heartbeat sound deafening.
Please like and subscribe Horror channel.
Hannah stepped into the elevator, her reflection flickering faintly in the grimy mirrors lining its walls. With trembling fingers, she began pressing the buttons in order. The elevator jolted as it moved. Floor by floor, she followed the steps until the 5th floor. When the doors slid open, a figure stepped inside. A woman, dressed in a tattered gray dress, her long, dark hair obscuring her face. Hannah's throat tightened. Her hands gripped her phone like a lifeline. She remembered the rule: don't look, don't speak. But the woman moved closer, her head tilting ever so slightly toward Hannah. The air grew colder, the lights flickering as if the building itself was holding its breath. Hannah's heart pounded as the elevator ascended to the 10th floor. When the doors opened, she stepped out into nothingness. A dark, barren landscape stretched infinitely before her. The sky was black, devoid of stars, and the air felt heavy, oppressive. She turned to look back at the elevator, but the doors were already closing. Behind the woman's hair, her eyes gleamed 2 pinpricks of crimson light. Panic consumed her. She pressed the elevator button desperately, the whispers growing louder, almost deafening now. Shadows moved in the distance, inching closer. Finally, the elevator returned. She hurled herself inside, frantically pressing the sequence in reverse, just as the shadows reached the doors. When the elevator opened again, she was back in the old building. Or so she thought. The air was still thick, and the hallways seemed wrong. Familiar yet distorted. As she stepped out, she noticed her phone was dead. The time on her wristwatch had stopped. And when she tried to leave the building, the doors wouldn't budge. The whispers, they weren't gone. They were closer. Some say Hannah never truly left that place. She's still trapped between worlds, walking endless hallways, searching for an exit that doesn't exist. And if you ever find yourself in that building, late at night, you might hear the soft hum of an elevator moving when no one is there.